What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to track whale wallets in crypto. So tracking whales is an incredibly important skill, as whales sometimes find new narratives or gems super early, and sometimes that's how they became a whale, is by sniping a gem super early. And so sometimes watching whales is incredibly useful. So today in this video, I'm going to give you a full guide on all the different tools that you can use on how to track whales. Now, first things first, before we get started, I have to shatter a belief of yours. Yes, you. I know that you think whales are the omnipotent gods of the crypto universe, in that they know exactly what they're doing and that they are highly profitable. Well, no, you are absolutely wrong. And see, this is something that I see a lot of people in crypto think often and often again. Whales are not necessarily all the time smart. In most cases, they're just rich people, and oftentimes they're actually pretty dumb when it comes to their P&L. For example, if we take a look at this wallet, we can see here not too long ago, the wallet had a balance of over $3 million. Now the wallet proceeded to completely bag hold the entire way down, and also during this time managed to get a negative P&L of $215,000, while at one point had millions and millions of unrealized gains, ended up actually having a full realized portfolio of negative $215,000. Not just that, if you actually take a look at the perps on, for example, Hyperliquid, you can see here in the all-time, it is down negative almost 2 million. If you see here, it is negative $1.9 million in total on Hyperliquid. So in total, over $2 million of a loss for this portfolio. Here's another one, James Wynn, right? Had a portfolio of over $75 million. Ended up losing it all and is now negative $21 million. You know, he has such a big hole, right? He's down negative 21 million. He has such a big hole to dig out of. So what I'm trying to say to you is that not all whales are worth paying attention to. Not all whales are smart or know what they're actually doing. And so take everything with a grain of salt, and I will show you how. So one way to track whales is to simply go to CoinMarketCap, check out the coin that you want to take a look at, and take a look at the address, copy the address, and then go into that, for example, chain explorer. So they have ETH scan, they have Sol scan, they have base scan, right? They have all the different scanners, BSC scanner. So you can just copy that address and then go into there. Or for example, on here, I'm just going to click on Etherscan right here. It'll pop me up to the page, and then if you just go to holders, it will rank by the top holders in the space. And with this, I can simply see all the different wallets that are holding the project. So for example, there's a few that Murad is holding, I can see, and he's holding a few percent of the supply. And so for example, if I just click on this one, must stop Murad 3, and then we click on this, then if I click on this tab, I can see all the different tokens that this wallet is holding. Here's another wallet, .eth. So I'm just going to click on this one because it sticks out, and I'll click on here, and then I will click on this, and I can see that the majority of the holdings in this wallet, again, is just in this token. Another note with this, I can see that it's funded. This wallet is funded by Binance. So the first transaction was funded by a Binance wallet, which ultimately tells me that, first of all, it can't be an American that's using this, because Americans can't really use Binance. So sometimes you can actually figure out geographically who and where this person may be located as well, kind of. All right, so now I see this one. This one is noob.eth. So if I just click on that, click on the address right here, and then I can see some of the different holdings that this wallet is holding. So I can see it's holding this coin, right? And then this coin. And so for example, if there is a specific coin or token that, you know, I'm taking a look at, I can see some of the top holders in there and then see what else they are holding. Now, a tool that's easier to use than just using Etherscan, base scan, Sol scan, etc., is copying the address and then going into Nansen and then pasting the address. And from here, I'm going to click on holders. And so from here, I can see all of the top holders. And for example, I can see that most of them are, for example, like, you know, exchanges, right? A lot of different centralized exchanges. Let me go down another tab. I can see other wallets. So for example, let me go a little bit further. So here, if I just kind of hover over the address, I'll see if, First of all, if this wallet is actually actively trading or doing anything. For example, I can check out their win rate as well. I can see that this one has a positive P&L of 26,000. That means that this wallet has realized $26,000 in positive capital within the past 90 days. I'll click on this wallet, open a tab. All right, and from here, what's also nice is that it aggregates all the holdings across every single chain. So I can see that this wallet is holding $30 million, and that's because it's holding $3 million in AVAX. For example, Ondo, $2 million, Aave, $2 million on ETH. We can see that it's holding this project on Base, and it aggregates across all the different chains so I can see exactly what they're doing. What's great is I can simply just set an alert and get notified as well if this wallet is going to be moving funds or swapping, etc. And let's say I wanted to know exactly when this person was going to be moving funds from their wallet, whether it was buying, sending, receiving, etc. I would simply go to the scanner, for example, like Etherscan, and then I would come up here after being signed in, and I can click on this little star. And then from here, I can set a description of this wallet, like maybe big whale to watch. And then I can set it so, for example, it can notify me on specific triggers. Like, for example, let's just do ERC20. So, for example, anytime it's an ERC20 token, I'll be notified just for that. And then I'll notify on incoming and outgoing transactions. And then I'll click continue, and then that will be sent directly to my email. Now, to track on-chain wallets, for example, if you have a specific wallet that you want to be tracking, maybe you're on your phone, you're on the go, and you just kind of want to see their wallet at a glance, what it's looking like day to day, etc., or even your own wallet, what you can do is you can go to, for example, zapper.xyz. You can go to Zerion.io or dbank.com. My personal favorite is Zerion.io. It's super simple, and you don't even need to connect your wallet to use. And from here, you can just kind of get a glance of, for example, how the wallet is performing. And it's just nice because you can see all the recent transactions. And it's actually nice to do this with your own wallets if you're on the go and you don't, for example, trade crypto on your phone, but you want to see your portfolio in an easy to use format. Then you can just simply use this platform. And of course, you can add this wallet to your tracking and also just watch lists as well. Another good tool to check out is the drop spot as well. This is something I've used as well, just like Zerion. This is something I use day to day. And for example, you basically can just start the bot. It'll open up your Telegram, and then you can paste in a wallet that you want to be tracking. So then every single time that that wallet, for example, receives funds, then what you can do is you can get notified every time that that wallet is receiving funds or is doing some type of transaction. So at the end of the day, it's not about how much funds the wallet has. I hope you guys understand this by now. It's about how much profit that the wallet has made. And you can use a platform like Nansen to do this. All right. I don't even have an affiliate link or anything down below, so just Google it. And here you can see the trading summary. You can go to, for example, their P&L tab. And for example, when I clicked on all, I can see that this wallet has realized, so cash collected, $1.49 million in profit. And currently the wallet only has 12,000 in the balance. So they've possibly moved their funds elsewhere to an exchange or something like that. But I see this as a smart trader, and I would rather look at a wallet like this that only has $12,000 in funds in it than for another wallet that is, for example, has a lot of funds in it, but just has a record of negative P&L. And another thing to note is that the win rate isn't even that high, right? And this is really just how it works with low caps. I'm going to make a separate video about this because really you cannot even have a super high win rate with low caps in the first place. Basically how it works in my trading philosophy as well with this is that let's say you have 3 tokens, right? You invest $1,000 in each of them. 2 of them rug, 1 of those turns into $10,000. That's kind of the name of the game when it comes to low caps. For smart money and smart traders, you will only see high profits typically. You won't see a high win rate. So in another video that I'm going to be making soon is all about smart traders, tracking smart traders, smart money, because this is actually the thing that you want to be tracking. Whales, it doesn't fully matter as much, okay? It's more about smart traders, smart money, tracking that. And I'll give you a full guide on how to do just that.